Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. It's 12:30 p.m. on March 9th, 2024 in East Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is 10 degrees outside on a rainy afternoon in the city. In this video, I walked for 1.7 kilometers starting at Commercial Broadway SkyTrain Station, then strolled north on Commercial, ending my trek by the Transit bus stop at Commercial and Venables. To support the channel, click the heart icon to send me super thanks. For updates, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at jforestwood. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, share it, and subscribe. Jerome Forestwood here, just riding the Expo Line SkyTrain over to Commercial Broadway Station, and we're now paralleling Victoria Drive and Commercial Drive as they blend together here. And here we are now on Commercial Drive, paralleling that. And we will be coming into the station very, very soon. There's West 10th Ave. That might be West 10th Ave there. It's one of them. And that's Commercial Drive. That's West Broadway, sorry. They're moving so fast.
To the Millennium Line, please exit through the door on the right.
Oh, there's Verb Cannabis over there now. Nice. Well, that might have been the 10th. Anyways, you can look at a map and figure that out. We know we are over here right now. Isn't that great? And of course, they're uncouth, waiting at the door. Not waiting for anyone to get off of the train. Etiquette in Vancouver is nowhere near the same as you'd find in other cities, like Montreal or Toronto. A lot of the time people will just push forward without even waiting. And the best thing to do is to exercise some patience, but don't be afraid to speak up if it's actually causing you a problem. Vancouverites are easily shocked. As you've seen in a few of my other videos, I'll often say something like, "Excuse me," very, very loud, or something along that lines. And then they're like any other polite Canadian, they move out of the way. So they don't mean anything by it. It's just poor, lazy etiquette. Yeah, use their compass card to tap on out. This is a bit of a rainy day today. The rain is kind of the way off and on, as well as being hit with blustery points. So I have my trusty umbrella on me right now. Actually had an umbrella break on me this morning, so I have a new umbrella. Didn't break because of the wind or anything like that, just a wear and tear. It was a bit of an older umbrella. They don't last forever. And once one part of its structure starts to disintegrate, well, the rest of it starts to go slowly but surely. Then you're left halfway out in the middle of a rainstorm with half an umbrella. That's just not worth it. Well, threw that umbrella in the trash can and Went over to Shoppers Drug Mart, which is one place you can pick up umbrellas, that and London drugs. Pretty quick and easy, and picked myself up a new one. So anyways, now we're crossing North Grandview. Those people over there are just entering into St. Augustine's, and which is one of the local bars here. What street is this? This is Commercial Drive. So welcome to Commercial Drive, also known as The Drive.
Oh, for sure there.
And we'll see what life is like over here on Commercial Drive today. Looks like we got an interesting character in front of the jam jar canteen. No idea why you'd have someone dancing in front of that place. Like that. But hey, such is life. This is a big city, just like any other big city. You'll see interesting people here. 99% of the time, they're harmless, including the hardcore junkies, but always be on guard, just to keep yourself safe. Doesn't hurt to be cautious. I'll continue walking here along the drive. There's the JJ Bean. People sitting in the window like usual. And we'll cross the street here. This will be East 6th Street we're crossing. And of course, because we're on the drive, yes, we are in East Vancouver.
Tea is sober, and I don't want to.
East Vancouver starts when you cross over Ontario Street between the west side and the east side. And if you're in the downtown core, it would be Carroll Street. That is the equivalent, where you get the west side of the downtown and the east side of the downtown. Yeah, just passing JQ Clothing. Interesting clothing choices. And we'll cross East 5th Ave and continue on Commercial Drive. Commercial Drive is a mix of different shops and stores. A lot of restaurants and bars along this strip, as well as different food stores where you can pick up different ingredients, everything from Mediterranean to Italian and Asian as well. And there's also local businesses here that cater to the local community, from everything from H&R Block to your local bowling alley in Laneway. So we'll keep walking here on Commercial Drive. The business improvement area name for Commercial Drive is The Drive. And you'll also see signs for Little Italy, because it is also the original site for where Little Italy evolved here in Vancouver. Specifically from East 1st Ave all the way down to East Broadway, and where Commercial Broadway station that we just left is located. Now across the street here, there's the Prado Cafe. Let's see if someone's coding in the window here. Oh wow, someone's coding on their phone.
Brother.
I was like, wow. Just wow. Some person there is calling me brother. I'm like, sorry, not your brother. Let's cross the street here.
That's kind of what I figured on a Saturday.
And we'll keep walking here on the drive. It does get crowded here on the drive from time to time, so it's good to walk with caution. And there's a mix of different people in here from all different age groups, so just be ready for both slow and fast walkers. And just exercise patience. You never need to be in a rush around here. Unless I'm trying to get away from copyright music. Then I'm just extra cautious. There's Rufus's guitar and drum shop across the street. And Continental Coffee over here. Now, across the street. Continue on Commercial Drive. Oh, I can see some ominous black clouds in the background there. We'll see if it starts raining again. There's also chain stores in here. We just walked past one of the major chains in the Vancouver area, and that would be Cobb's Bread. You can find Cobb's Breads all over other cities, including my hometown of Toronto. What a blustery day. What a blustery day. Look at that barber sign. Just blowing in the wind. Vancouver does get wind from time to time, but most of the time it's fairly calm across the city. Just based on the geographic region we're in. So, a windy day like today is far and few between. Makes balancing that umbrella very, very hard. I was getting a little frustrated, biting my lip. I was walking downtown. That's such as life. You gotta deal with the elements when you need to deal with the elements. Here is East First Ave and Commercial Drive. If you needed a grocery store, it'd be right on over there. 24 hours Fresh Mart. In the El Mercano Mall. And the El Mercano Mall is just a small, tiny little place. It's got a nice little Italian restaurant in there. Tim Hortons, you can do your taxes. You know, cell repairs in there as well. So, whole different mix of different stores if you just keep your eyes out for it. But not huge in any way, shape, or form. Alright, just waiting for the light to change and then we'll cross the street there. Looks like there's a guy selling one of the magazines over there. Megaphone. The proceeds help go to the people in the downtown east side, so that's your jam. And they're usually available over here at the corner, as well as over by the Broadway City Hall station at Cambie and West Broadway. As well as they get around to the farmers markets as well. So probably someone over at the farmers market today. Today would be the day for the Riley Park Little Mountain Farmers Market. That goes from 10 to 2.
Great, I'm going.
Over in Riley Park. Within the South Granville neighborhood, just a couple blocks over. By the Nat Bailey Stadium. That's along Main Street. Let's keep walking there. We're going to cross Gravely Street and continue on the drive. Over here you can start to see some of the signs. I'll say Il Corso. This is a marker for Little Italy. And on the sign it says 1911, so that's around the time Little Italy started to become very prosperous, and this is where the Italian diaspora chose to settle. Now they're spread out across several different communities. We'll find Italian diaspora on the west side over in Kitsilano with the Greek diaspora. You also find Italian diaspora not only here on the drive, but more prevalently over in the Hastings Sunrise area along East Hastings Street, over by the P&E grounds. Now, across the street here, this would be Grant Street we're crossing. And we'll continue walking along Commercial Drive here. Lots of different shops in the neighborhood. Keep things interesting.
Some of the stuff.
Looks like that couple in front of us is having a fun time. It's cute. This would be Kitchener Street here. You can see how the drive is laid out. It's laid out primarily for people to walk along it. There's plenty of parking on the sides of the streets here as well. Help cater to these businesses over here. There has been talk from some people in the community that they want to turn it into a pedestrian-only street. Meanwhile, the city wants to reroute more buses along it. I personally would think that rerouting more buses along it would be awesome. But the people who want to turn, all of it, or even some parts of it, I've seen some proposals. Hey, Willie. Well, he sends those proposals out every once in a while, including the YouTubers. And I don't necessarily agree with everything that's in those proposals, but at least they're trying to do something. So good on you, keep it up. Okay? They do try to get consent from everyone in the neighborhood. At least that's what they say. So much respect to people at least trying to do something. If it's not my jam, well, fair enough. But maybe their jam will work, so who knows? And this would be commercial in Charles. Across the street there you have Grandview Park, a giant park. That's where the main stage for Italia Fest will be in a couple months. Looks like we can cross now. You almost have to see proposals and agree with them to at least have some respect for the hard work that other people have put in. So. Such is life. Let's keep walking here. Oh, an alcohol-free liquor store is coming in there called mocktails. That'll be nice. Not everyone wants to drink the alcohol these days. That'd be great. Right now, if you want to pick up non-alcoholic drinks, you can find them in some of the grocery stores, but I would say like Welk's in the South Main neighborhood, that's the general store. They have a pretty good selection. So you can get your liquor on with what you usually like to drink, minus the intoxicating parts. Everything from gin to different types of beer. And they're actually pretty good. Tried one of the stouts from there. I was like, wow, this doesn't have alcohol in it and I can still enjoy the flavor of the stout. This is cool. One of my friends is lots of recovering alcoholics, so it gives them something and to enjoy without having to feel guilty. Let's keep walking here. And up here would be Napier Street. And we're just passing Moja Coffee. It's one of the popular coffee joints in the neighborhood. Of course, this is Vancouver, so there's popular coffee joints all over the place. It's best to try more than just one. Don't just stick to Tim Hortons and Starbucks. There's a lunch lady in front of us. This would be a commercial in Napier. And that would be the pedestrian walkway that goes down to the library, as well as the senior center. Across the street here, here's the lunch lady. Famous little restaurant in here, friend of Anthony Bourdain's. And besides the restaurant over in Saigon that they run, lunch lady set one up over here, and we're very fortunate in Vancouver to have it. But of course, if you can't get to that Vietnamese restaurant, there's plenty of other Vietnamese restaurants across the city to get to, and a lot of them are very, very good. Even the Gold Train restaurant, which I reviewed on my video over in the neighborhood next to my neighborhood, and West Point Grey. That is a very, very good little restaurant there, Gold Train, and a staple in the West Point Grey neighborhood, and for students too. A little respite with some really ripping food for an affordable price. Just outside of campus, 5-minute bus ride from the UBC bus loop. So awesome. There's also a really good sushi restaurant over there. Actually, so there's 4 really good sushi restaurants. I prefer going to Sun Sushi or Jaime, but the other 2 are great too. They just have a little slightly higher price point. So. And make your choices of what you want to spend your money on. Here is where the Commercial Drive strip starts to end. Of course, here's Zawa over here. They have drag brunches here every once in a while, so if you're looking for a drag bunch, this is one of the places you can come. They have reasonable prices. In the Bump and Grind Cafe. I always love that name. Bump and Grind. And this is the intersection of Venables and Commercial Drive. And we're just waiting for the light to change. Head on over to the commercial diversion bus stop. That'll help me get out of the neighborhood. Oh, I love this mural over here. It's awesome. 10,000 crows. Under the shadow of 10,000 crows. Such a cool mural. Nice little tattoo studio at the end here too. Can't remember what it's called. Let's see, it's called Third Eye. So anyways, folks, thanks for coming along today. And just remember to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later, okay? Have a good day.